here today, and a guy that sat in these seats from all the way from when he was in 8th grade with his mom, when they sat back in the back and weren't quite sure what was going on until he was a freshman and sophomore, junior, and senior right up there in the front row. But did things the right way. Shane Ray played here, was one of the more dominating players we had here, but more important than that, he was always a good guy, a person that when you walked around the hallways, was always a person that you can look up to, that was doing the right things. So we're very, very blessed to have Shane. As you guys know, when I'm in Missouri, he was SEC Defensive Player of the Year, and then was drafted by the Denver Broncos, and went on and won Super Bowl in 1 year, even though some of us tried 11 times to win a Super Bowl. But you know what, Shane's a prime example of a person that, and you guys, believe me, Shane and I sat and talked many times. I think when he had 1 or 2 offers, basically coming out of high school, one of the things, we went down to San Antonio together. He was in the combine, and one of his goals was to go and play in the U.S. Army game, and was not invited. And those are the kind of things that hurt him, but those are the kind of things that drove him to be great. So in life, not everything comes easy. Not everybody has things handed to him on a silver platter. You got to work for them, you got to earn them. And Shane has done that. So I'm very happy, and I know Coach Holmes and the rest of the coaches here, Coach Tab, and a lot of the coaches that were around when Shane was here are very blessed to know him and very blessed to have him here. He's going to say a couple words to you guys, and then later on, Bishop Miege is going to give him a nice little presentation at halftime. A little late with Shane, but never too late. But it's good to have you here, and we love you, buddy. Here you go, man.
For me, this is always special for me to come back and be able to look at you guys, knowing I used to sit in the same chair that y'all sitting in, and I'll be the first to tell you, I wasn't the easiest kid to deal with. And Coach Bernhardt, Coach Hoover, Coach Holmes, all these coaches can attest to you that I had a lot of growing up to do, and I had a lot of learning to do and maturity to be a better person. But what I can say, for me, I always had the mentality that, regardless of what standards somebody had set for me or a limitation that somebody had placed on me, that I was going to exceed anyone else's expectations. I was going to do what I felt like I could do as a player. And it started for me early. I came here, I was short, fat, unathletic, probably one of the last kids. All the guys I came in with were on varsity. I was on the freshman team, and that was the starting moment for me where I said, okay, how do I get to varsity? And, that's like, a building block. I started working that summer. My body changed, I grew a couple inches, and then I started to become more competitive. I had guys like Neil Shortell that was in front of me. He's an upperclassman, but I wanted to be better, so I competed with him every day. And then you got guys like Justin McKay, if any of y'all know about him, one of the top receivers in the nation. Got every school in the country coming to watch him. I'm seeing that, and I'm like, how do I do that? And it's all about your mentality and competing and wanting to be the best. And like I said, it took a lot of work. It took a whole lot of work. Nothing in this world, I can be the first to say, is going to be given to you. At every stage, point at your life, there's going to be people telling you that you can't do things. He's not tall enough. He's not fast enough. He's not big enough. You're going to hear that. People are going to say that about you. And it's really, at that point, your decision of how you're going to handle that and strive to be the best you that you can be. Whatever your weaknesses are at any part of the game, whatever you do, you might not be the best blocker, your footwork might not be the best. Well, I'm here to tell you, man, like, whatever you put your mind to and really tell yourself that you're going to be determined to do and work for it in life is attainable. When I finally got my offer to the University of Missouri, and I committed, and I got there, I got hit with another setback. I had Michael Sam, who was SEC Defensive Player of the Year, All-American, and Coney watched the Super Bowl, set Super Bowl record with 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, interceptions. So great players. And I had to basically sit behind and wait a year. You know, I had to redshirt, I had to learn, I had to get better. I had to go back to the drawing board and compete all over again. I had to reestablish my goals. I had to basically redo everything and, you know, start from the bottom. And I had to work. And then finally I set a goal list. When I felt it was finally my time, I set a goal list to say I want to be SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I want to be an All-American. I want to break the school sack record. And I worked my ass off. I was never the player that I thought that I was naturally talented and I was just gonna come out here and be better. I was a player that knew that I had to work and outwork you every day. You know, somebody used to always tell me there's always somebody across the country when you sleeping that's in the gym, that's learning the playbook, that's doing everything that they can, even academically. I know a lot of y'all probably in school, y'all hate school. I'll tell you first, I was a main kid in detention and being tardy and late. But I realized that I couldn't do what I wanted to do with this ball if I didn't do what I had to do with school. And it's the same thing at the collegiate level. Man, for y'all who think y'all gonna go to college and be ineligible and not be able, man, they don't care. If your grades aren't where they need to be, well, find somebody else. You will be at home with your mom, with your dad, watching TV. So if you wanna be that guy, you wanna be the smart ass in class, hey, that don't work. I got a homeboy named Phil Ford who could have been right here with me. And y'all laughing. But Phil would probably put most of y'all in the dirt. That's how good he was. And that's real. He ain't doing nothing. He had the same opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen to you just like it happened to him. So what I'm saying is, man, you know, take advantage of your opportunities. You know, you guys have a great coaching staff around y'all that care about y'all and know what they're talking about. This man has 11 years in the league of knowledge. Coach Holmes, what he's been able to do in all these state championship runs, you know, that started, this is a tradition. That started with guys way before you. My class, guys that came in before me, you know what I'm saying? This is something that y'all have been passed. It's a luxury that you should not take lightly. You should work every day to make this school the best that you could possibly make it, on and off the field. This school is prestigious. When people hear about Bishop Miege, they think about state championships. And that wasn't like that too many years ago. So, you know, I enjoy coming to talk to you guys. It's always a huge pleasure and honor for me, but I just really want you to understand, you know, work as hard as you possibly can and take this day as this day. Don't look too far in the future. Don't think about all the college scholarships and all that. You can't control that. What you can control right now is this day. What did you get out of this day? If you didn't get better, you wasted your time. If you're not doing something to better yourself every day, on or off this field, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your teammates' time. Don't do it. Don't be that guy. It's simple. You know, hold each other to a higher standard. Be accountable to each other. I remember we had a party. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. We had a party here. I think my junior or senior year, one or the other, and we had about 4 or 5 football players get MIPs. Everybody was hammered, drunk. You know, I wasn't there. I was actually sick. But everybody had to come in, and that Saturday morning, Coach, what was we doing?
Crab crawls, bear crawls.
Probably the worst crap ever. Just imagine being sick in the bed for 5 days and coming up here and having to do Indian runs. And then your teammate, who lives probably about a 20-minute run away, he doesn't show up. So now you got to go run to his house and go get him and bring him to the bull crap. You feel me? Don't be that guy. Look after each other. Make smart decisions, man. I know you're going to have fun. You're young. Be smart about what you're doing. Take advantage of your opportunities and keep the tradition going. So that's all I got to say.
So guys, here we'll go in and watch the game, and at halftime, we'll make sure that you guys were all there to check out Shane get his award. And one of the things we talked about, Shane would come in every second hour, right before homeroom, and he'd pick my brain. And what I always tell you, what we doing is we're not roller coaster.
No roller coasters.
No roller
You want
coaster.
to be going like this, staying consistent. When you're doing this, inconsistency is not greatness. That does not breed greatness. When you're on a consistent path and you're going like this, great things can be accomplished. But if you up and down, people can't count on you. You're not dependable to your team, to your coaches. You're not dependable. So how are you going to change that? How are you going to change what you do? So
And that's in the classroom, that's in the weight room. Some of you guys, that's in the weight room, all right? And once again, that's on the football field. Some of you guys are going on to play, we got some guys walking on to some D1 programs, we got some guys going to play at the next level. And Shane's words, Kalen, speaking right to you. That people thought maybe a little bit too short, whatever. You got an opportunity to go play and do the best you possibly can be and go and show everybody what Bishop Miege guy does, just like Shane did. And I know there's some other guys out there that are gonna have the opportunity to do that. Dawson, you're gonna have a great opportunity to do the same thing. How many times did you hear, well, maybe he's not fast enough, maybe he's not tall enough, whatever. Prime example. He had one scholarship until the very end, and then he got another one. That's a long story, but that was one of my least favorite things that ever happened to me in my life. We'll talk about that some other time. But the scholarship that he got, he got it and took advantage of it. You guys got to take advantage of what you guys got too. All right, so let's go ahead in and we'll see what happens.